Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. Just after 5 a.m. in the morning, predicted to be a very windy day. It's already windy on the river, so staying off the river right now. In a few hours, maybe three and a half to 4 hours, it's going to be in the teens. Right now it is 10 miles an hour. Where we're at, we're a little protected by the wind, so you can't tell, but this is just the first stop on this journey this morning. Check it out. Look at this fully loaded trailer, lots of rods, different types of tackle in the bag, different types of bait. Whoa, not really, it's just two kinds of worms, so we need different kinds of bait in that bag. That's kind of the point of today. But we have a catfish rod for big cats, we have a catfish rod for small cats. We have everything we need for an interesting session this morning. We're gonna float fish this spot because it's snaggy. We're gonna use a size 6 Aberdeen, a bit of red worm. Well, let's be generous and use this whole red worm on here. We're making this stop not just because it's the first stop we come to as we travel to this bayou that we're gonna ride along here in a bit. We want to have a little bit of time go by, and that's why we're here. We're going to catch a few panfish here to use as bait at the next spot, but by the time we get that done, we should have ample amount of light because pre-dawn is going fast. Pretty soon, towards the back end of 5 a.m., like 5:59, we will have sunrise. Anybody's guess right now if we're actually going to do good right off the bat here. Like I was saying, this is just a bit of a time waste here because we need to waste a little bit of time. Could eventually do something. It might take a little bit of time. I don't see anything even when I turn on the lights. I see things. I'm not sure if they're fish or garbage. Here we go, getting a bite right here, right now. Nope. After 2 little bites, stripped clean. So I'm thinking eventually we're going to have at least 1 or 2 good baits from this spot. We don't need to like try to get all the bait I need for tomorrow here or the next couple of days, whatever I do right now. We just need to get something to start with at the next spot. There we go. He barely brought the cork down. There we go. Little tiny guy. Well, after that little fish, nothing. Oh ho ho, finally. Took a second. And there we go. Nice. That is a good bait right there. Put that right back out there, get it into about close to where we hit that, set it down. Time to run. Running back, better known as walking. Okay, that's 2. Maybe this is the last time I'll do this little trick here. Again, set it down, slip it in, walk it back, pick it up, and nothing. But hold on, whoa, we got something here. All right, let's go. Slip it in, zip it up, turn it on, and go. Look, you guys see it? Otters. At first when I was rolling up here, I thought, those are weird looking cats. Where'd they go? They disappeared. Wow. You should always consider yourself extremely lucky when you see otters on dry land. That's really cool. Sometimes when I first see them, I'm just like, otter. It takes me a second. I'm like, whoa, It's happened before here recently. That was two, probably a pair, a couple, you know, mating pair. Yeah, you're right. Pretty cool looking. They were black, weren't they? They were really dark. You might not have had a good chance to see them, but it was pretty cool. This is the ICW. It's a donut kind of morning. We're going to use 3 ounces here for this rod. It's 45-pound test coastal brown mono. That's my sinker slide, and that's my bead. And here is my swivel. One thing I want to point out with swivels this morning, because I cow hitch leaders to swivels when I'm catfishing a lot, I try to get the swivels that have big eyes like that. It makes it easier to cow hitch 50-pound test mono through there because it's doubled up, right? Much easier. And that is 50-pound mono right there. And that is a 6-aught octopus style hook. Yeah, you're right. Nice. Already starting to feel the wind. It grabbed a bit of the line as that weight and bait was flying through the air. And we just got to make sure that we have that slack reeled up. Probably going to end up putting gut pocket on this. This is a dropper loop with a 2-ounce lead, 1-aught hook. Reason why I say probably going to use gut pocket eventually is because we're going to start with this and probably get stripped. Yeah, just close. That's 2 rods out there. Now here's a third. I know there's shad in front of us because right before I put that night crawler bait out, I saw some shad getting busted by something right here in front of us. I think it's still going on. This is a sabiki. I do like fishing with shad live. However, I'm more interested in what is possibly busting them. Could be skipjack. I have caught them here. Kind of got stuff in my way to do this, but let's just see if we can just kind of jig this slow in place right here in front of us, because this is pretty much the zenith of where I saw all that activity, like right here off this wall right in front of us. It's probably happening all over, but because it's really windy, it's not really on the surface. No joy with the sabiki, but there's still stuff busting shad here. Let's look for mullet first though. Not the most successful, however, we could make use of that. Put this one on here live. Really close in. Here we are, 6:35, throwing the net a bit. It's only producing small shad. We haven't seen a bite on either rod. Here's that section of the video that everybody loves. Let's talk about the weather. When I was looking at it before I left the house, I saw the wind speed just going bam, bam, bam as we come through the morning, coming up by each hour. That's why we're not on the river, we're here. The river is already a wind tunnel, and this is just becoming one now. But you see this coming? That looks like it could drop some rain on us, but we still have a very low percentage. You can have an extremely low percentage here for the day and by the hour, and still get buckets poured on you for like 15 minutes. All right, that shad is gone. Let's put on a piece of gut pocket, see if we can make this happen. This spot is just not producing. It makes me want to go back to where we started. Until I break down and do something like that, I'm going to try drop shotting a red worm here, see if we can catch at least something here before we give up. Oh, here we go. Well, it's a catfish video now. Gotcha. Maybe now it's an even better catfish video. Not the best though. By far, not the best. Oh ho ho! Look at this. In the mouth. That cat went for that sabiki. We're getting a bite on the gut pocket again. Let's get this off while we watch that. Well, that's a little better. A little better. Glad I put out gut pocket. That's a blue cat. That's a nice looking one too. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. Well, this spot is total trash this morning. The whole point in coming here was to get mullet, and that's not happening, so let's get out of here. Back where I started, see if we could just get a few more perch. It's almost 8. Wind is picking up, it's getting hot, but I think we can do some more fishing for at least a little bit longer. I didn't know he was there. I just picked it up and all of a sudden we had this fat sucker on there. Again. Whoa. Oh, this is nice. I was just picking the float up to recast it and this hit. That is a nice one. Look at the size of that. That is good. Oh, that was no good. Gotcha. It's the little guy. Let's not flip-flop this one back in the water. That fish just came unhooked right here and just bounced like a racquetball. I bet this bite is from a cichlid. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not. Nice. Little goggle eye. Rio Grande cichlids, that's what we have here. They're from South Texas and Mexico. Where they're originally from, it's very rocky in those rivers. So up here, they relate to rocky stuff. It could be cement, you know, concrete, the embankment, or like right here off this point, rocks. Oh, we have a fish. What do you know? What do we got? What could it be? It's a Rio Grande. Another Rio Grande. There we go. Just a little guy, little goggle eye. Gotcha. Yeah, way out there in the mouth. Come here. That's nice. Gotcha. Oh, what happened? Oh, I don't know what that was, but need a new hook. Here we go. Nice. This wind is really starting to pick up, but the fishing is still on. Little guy. Oh. There we go. Gotcha. The gill are still going back and forth, feeding off of small minnows in the mouth here. So I'm not going anywhere till they stop. Try to get a few bigger ones than that, but that's okay. Well, the bite finally slowed down. The wind is absolutely horrendous. It is time to call it just a fun morning of fishing, guys. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you next time. Yeah, you're right.